Good afternoon. Today marks another day of protests over the police shooting death of 17-year-old Antwon Rose. The ongoing protests are taking place in East Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where Officer Michael Rosfeld opened fire on Rose as he ran away from a stopped vehicle. This morning in downtown Pittsburgh, protesters took to the streets again, at times blocking traffic. They're demanding justice for Rose and for Officer Rosfeld to be charged with murder. RT's Ashlee Banks is in Pittsburgh with the latest on the investigation and what's happening on the ground.
I'm here at Grandview Avenue, the site where unarmed 17-year-old Antwon Rose was shot and killed by East Pittsburgh officer Michael Rosfeld.
According to the Allegheny Police Department, last Tuesday, Rosfeld saw a car he believed to be involved in a drive-by shooting. He stopped the vehicle. During the stop, Rose fled the car unarmed, and Rosfeld shot him in the back 3 times. Rose was pronounced dead at a nearby hospital. Rosfeld was sworn into the police department just 2 hours before he shot Rose to death. A couple years back, Rose wrote a poem detailing how he felt at 15. "I'm confused and afraid. I wonder what path I will take. I hear that there's only 2 ways out. I see mothers bury their sons. I want my mom to never feel that pain. I'm confused and afraid." This poem was read at one of the protests by an activist who said this is what many black kids in America face daily. I spoke to Pastor Jessica Brown, and here's what she had to say.
I'm afraid. I hear YOLO, because Jess, I ain't gonna make it to your age. What do you want to be when you grow up? I just want to not die. I just don't want to go to jail. I just don't want to be taken out. I just want to be okay, and I don't think I'm going to be. So YOLO. So that's why these kids are doing what they're doing, because if they don't know that they're going to have a tomorrow, then how dare I come at them and say, hope for today and plan for a future and be concerned about your test scores and go to school, when they don't know if they're going to live another day.
The Allegheny Police Department is investigating what happened, but hasn't yet spoken to the officer involved. The attorney for the officer says his client is, quote, depressed and feels bad about what happened, and that it was his first time ever firing his weapon as a police officer. However, the mayor is calling for a jury trial, adding, "I think that any time there's an incident when an unarmed person, no matter what the situation was, is leaving the scene of a potential crime, that when the use of force involves any type of deadly activity, there should be a trial to find out what happened and why something went so terribly wrong." I spoke to protest organizer Nikki Jo, and here's what she had to say.
The good thing about these protests is that it's scaring them, because it's not just a black protest. It's all inclusive. We have white allies who are literally locking arms and being shields against the police. We have Asians and Hispanics, and we have a whole Jesse Jackson Rainbow Coalition here that they haven't seen in this city. So they've got a battle, but we're prepared to fight.
Manila, I want to add that Allegheny police have arrested a man they believe to have been involved in the drive-by shooting that took place just moments before Officer Rosfeld opened fire, killing Rose. Now, during the traffic stop, Rose fled the car, and police believe the other young man that fled the car with Rose was the one responsible for that drive-by shooting. He's now in custody and has been charged with violating probation as he removed his ankle monitoring bracelet.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.